Welcome to famed Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Klatt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
Here in South Bend, this is one of the most revered college campuses and college football shrines. You know, touchdown Jesus, all of the excitement at Notre Dame Stadium. You hear the echoes of the Irish every time you step on the field. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They chase him down, but a huge play on the return. Very fortunate that wasn't brought all the way to the house. Just a bit more, and that's a touchdown. The offense starts with a short field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Aggies. Breaking tackles would not be denied.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return.
Chris, the happiest guy on the field is the quarterback. He doesn't have to do anything. Just pops it to his wide receiver, and it goes on his passing stats. When you get the edge with the speed, that is so big for the offense. Check out all those yards. For a quarterback, that's a dream.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front. Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look at these guys run to make the tackle.
Looking to pass. It's Carr. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is a great job by this offense of just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
That's a really solid job by this defense. Look at the pursuit of the quarterback as he scrambles, and they're just forcing him to the outside. And as he gets near the sideline, now he's got a decision to make. Do I take a hit, try to get 1 or 2 more extra yards, or just step out of bounds? I think this is the correct decision. There's no reason to take that contact, so he just steps out for a short gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out. He's in the clear. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. And no throwaway here. Quarterback forced out of bounds for a loss on the play.
The mentality of a quarterback once you hit the red zone has to change. And taking a sack like that, you just don't want to do it. You're obviously putting yourself in a more difficult situation in this down and distance. And any yardage that you lose makes the potential field goal a tougher attempt.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
So the drive will begin from the 1 yard line, 99 away from the end zone. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Scanning the field. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A big defensive score.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. And that battle is won by the wide receiver. He just took it away from the DB.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch, and here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence, and he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. He escapes the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away. After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Those are just killer mistakes. You're going to pick up the 1st down. It's the right concept. Quarterback makes a good throw. You've got to execute. When a play is there to be made, you have to make it, and that's a drop that could come back to haunt them. Now it's 4th down, and you got a decision.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? He will not be caught. Touchdown, Irish.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of 1st downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Dropping back. It's Reed. The pressure's on. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the 5th row, burn the ball, create 2nd and 10 rather than 2nd and forever.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Bringing pressure. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Stand out of the air with one hand. What a one-handed catch by the senior.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback. Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
To the air, it's Carr. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50, and this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation, you better have something up your sleeve where you know you can convert, but they don't, and the ball's going the other way.
Quick dart to the right. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
caught behind the line. It's Owens. Touchdown, Aggies. They couldn't stop him there.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Fire to the right side, complete. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Pass caught, second down now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Back to pass. It's Carr. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
The gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I think that would have been an incredible catch because that is a tight window throw. The coverage is outstanding here. You're trying to get this in-breaking route, and the ball has to be on the frame. It's not quite on the frame. Again, that's a tough catch, and it's just an incompletion. Maybe it's a drop. I think it would have been a tough catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, this is a really good answer from this offense here heading into halftime. They needed to cut this deficit, and they were able to do so. And now this looks like a very different game entering the second half. With this team getting the ball to start the third quarter, now's their opportunity to go out there and really put the pedal to the metal.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. They'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Grab behind the line. It's Owens. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
Oh, it's a double pass. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Such a frustrating third down attempt for this group, and a great job defensively. There's just nowhere to go with the football, and the quarterback is clearly frustrated. He's got to throw this ball away, which you never want to do as a quarterback on third down. But here, I got to tell you, Chris, I don't hate it. There's really nowhere to go with the ball.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line, it's smoothly. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Chris, it's such a weapon to be good in the screen game, and I think it's about the offensive linemen. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He's got enough for the first down and still going. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
It's an outstanding job by this quarterback of seeing the coverage down the field, but also seeing the rush lanes and the opportunity to get on the outside and use his legs. And he's able to just move the chains right away, step out of bounds, and avoid the hit. Really nice job.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Looking for a man. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. To the air, it's Carr. Here comes the rush. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now third and forever, and now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Contact as he threw it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to pass. It's Reed. He'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game. I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen in this completion for this offense.
Tackle, but forced down.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Here we go. Ready? Booster.
To throw, it's Carr. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Chris, we sit with these coaches every single week, and what do they tell us? Whoever wins the turnover battle is going to win the game, and this quarterback has just not played well. Already thrown 2 picks in this game, and now again, the ball is in harm's way. I understand he's trying to force things down the field, be aggressive, but man, you cannot make these throws.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about beat, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long.
Freeze. Slide. Sweep.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a one-handed catch. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
He'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Carr. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
You can feel the desperation from this quarterback as he's trying to force this ball down the field and into the end zone, and you certainly understand that with the score where it's at. But he still has to take what the defense gives him. There's time on the clock to get down the field and stick it in the end zone.
11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Chris, I know they would love to stay on the field and put this ball in the end zone. A field goal doesn't really do anything, but hear me out. If they kick this field goal on 4th and long, they can get the ball back. They rely on their defense, get the ball back, then a field goal wins it on your next possession.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. They did not make it short on fourth down. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying to field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge fourth down stop.
So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on first. Short completion at the tight end. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Dropping back. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Home crowd trying to make a difference on 4th down. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. Defense gets the stop on 4th down.
They roll the dice and try to end the game with their offense on the field and get that first down. What a tremendous stop by this defense. And now, how about this situation? You jog on the field as a quarterback. These are the types of situations. These are legacy-defining drives right here.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And they'll force the quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on 3rd down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the 3rd down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on 1st down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on 1st down is setting them up for success here down the line.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He's
makes the catch in his space. They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, on the completion.
Well, this is their opportunity. You don't know how many possessions you're going to get. This is the chance that you have to take the lead. Got to put the ball in the end zone. What's your best matchup? What's your best play call? You got to find it right here.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. They're going to score with a run to the right. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They have taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, there is nothing better than playing great when greatness is needed. You're down. It's inside of a minute. This offense had to have it, and they're able to put it in the end zone. That is great stuff from this group.
And the offense will stay out there for a 2-point try, trying to build the lead to 3 points. And the wideout goes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Graham. And he stopped short. The defense makes a play. And now in the fourth quarter, still a one-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On the ground, it's Owens. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
The offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Back to throw. It's Reed. The sure hands. It's Owens. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talk to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to...
They'll take a deep shot here. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They jump on top now here in the fourth. The Aggies answer back with a touchdown of their own.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game.